What is going on YouTube? It is FlopFish here, and welcome back to episode number 8 of the Dallas Stars Be a GM series. And so I made a couple minor trades here. Well, one wasn't really minor, one was actually pretty big, but one was relatively minor in the grand scheme of things. And there were actually some players that moved, but so I feel like it's the only trade that's really worth doing. And it was Chris Russell. We sent him to the Flyers for Sanheim, a 4th and a 6th. So Philadelphia was actually upset at Sanheim, so it just seemed like a good fit because we needed a guy who'd fit in on the bottom pairings and who can step up a little bit further. And so yeah, it's really exciting to get a guy like him in, a really highly touted prospect. And then finally we got Mason Gertson and a 7th round pick in for Jack Campbell and Ludwig Byström. That's just a personal trade. I think we could use a little like that extra draft pick, and we're not going to hold on to Campbell for a year, so it just made sense to get rid of him. So that's why we got rid of him. And Gertson coming in. Gertson's going to be a good defender for the franchise moving forward. We have some decent prospects, which is nice to see. Speaking of decent prospects, so since the trade deadline is done, well, it's pretty much done. There's a couple players that I would have liked to leech out of teams, like Kevin Fiala is a guy that I was looking at too, but I think Sanheim just kind of fits better in the long term of the franchise. So we're gonna go to our unsigned prospects and kind of sign our guys that we can offer contracts to. So we have enough space to offer all of them contracts. We're going to get Bidden signed, we're going to get Sokolov signed, and we're going to get Abramov signed, and we're also going to get Tuloa signed. So I'm looking forward to this. So we're going to gear up for the playoffs here, and so we got a whole bunch of prospects signed, which is good. Moving forward, they'll be good pieces to the team, and we'll just be able to use them effectively. So let's go ahead and let's hop right into the sim here. Let's sim forward one day and just see kind of what shook down at the trade deadline, because I know some guys normally do, but anyways, yeah, so here we go. We will have lost chemistry, that is a given. It's kind of, you make a bunch of trades here, obviously you're going to lose morale. Oops, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to actually go to updates here, and I wanted to go to player and pick trading. And so yeah, that was the last trade done. Other than the Vermette trade, really nothing else major. Let me just save here because I forgot to do that. But yeah, pretty straightforward. I'm pretty excited for the playoffs with this team. It's pretty solid. I would have liked to get Nemes some NHL time here, or find a team to trade him to, but you know what, it's gonna get it done. And we've got good prospects, we've got just a good overall vibe going on. So let's go ahead and let's continue on here. All right, so let's just continue the sim. Let's sim all the way to the playoffs. We'll probably get the first round in here too. But yeah, so we got some decent prospects moving forward. We got Dickinson, who's looking pretty good. We got Faxler, who's looking pretty good. So, if we can get 50 wins this year, that's really good. Obviously, trading away a couple players is tough, but I'm happy we got Sanheim in. He was unhappy with his old team, so hopefully he'll be happier with us. And that's kind of what we want. So let's move on and let's see what's gonna happen. Again, so we can get to 50 wins. It's kind of the goal at the beginning of the year, was that 50 wins, and for Sagan to reach 100 points. So hopefully everything will work out. So we need 6 more wins. We can do that in the amount of games we have left. I know we can do this. So after a couple of bad losses, we can still do this. We got 6 games left on the schedule right here at least. We can win out. So anyways, let's get USA forwards for like a month. Let's see here. Alright, so we lost to the Oilers. Ooh, a little bit of a losing spree. That's not good. That's a lot of games in a row. So we went on a big win streak, and then we went on a big lose streak. So they kind of balance out. So we may actually fall short of that 50 wins, That's not good. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we still got a chance. So we need 3 more wins to get to that 50 mark. It looks like we need to win out to hit 50 wins, and we're not going to do it. So I'm actually a little bit disappointed with that. Wow, we really tanked it down the stretch. Holy cow. Finished the year on a winning note, but that's not the best thing to look at. You know, a bunch of losses in the final few games here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 losses and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins. That's not good. An 8-11 record isn't going to get it done. So, but luckily, you know, we made it in the playoffs, so that is always good. And let's go ahead and check out the stats here. Seguin, again, short of 100 points. Not exactly thrilled there, but hey, we came second seed in the division, so that's pretty solid. Where did we finish up in the league? More importantly, where did the Flyers finish up? Because if they didn't make the playoffs, all right, so they made the playoffs, but we'll still have a decent fourth round pick from them, which will be good. But we came in sixth, which is, I would have thought we would have been about fourth, fifth or so. So that's more or less correct. Actually, dead even with Anaheim. So, yeah, there's literally like we scored more goals, we allowed more. So, looks like defense is a bit of an issue, but who knows? We'll see. We will see. And let's go ahead and let's see how kind of the points ended up distributing. So Nichushkin really stepped it up at the end. He got 40 points. That's good to see. Spooner with about 32. He struggled. Sedin's probably in his final year. Sharp, I'm probably going to look to get rid of. All right. And other than that, you know, Ben Seguin doing really well. Goligoski did well. Pouliot did well. Eakins, Eves. Like, you know, just good scoring by committee overall, actually. Yeah, I like the way the team kind of finished off. Let's look at the AHL guys, see how they're doing. So it looks like Ramford, Smith, Faxa, you know, same cast as last year. So that's pretty solid, though. I'm happy with the way this team kind of turned out. So let's advance today, and we're going to get our first playoff series against the Colorado Avalanche. So this will be pretty interesting. And so let's go ahead and manage some rosters here. And kind of just see what's going on. And you know, Patrick Sharp, he seems like a guy that we do want to get rid of, you know, heading into next year, because we're gonna have to get some good turnover here. Nichushkin's probably gonna go up to like an 86. We're gonna get some young guys in on the roster here. So do we have CHL guys up with us? It'd be kind of weird, but bring them along for the ride, I guess. We're bringing Will Bidden along for the ride because, you know, that's realistic. But yeah, so I think we're good. Just see more or less what we're doing here in the NHL and go from there. So our lines are pretty solid. I like everything about them. Yeah, that's pretty good. Defensively, again, there's really no complaints with this defensive lineup. So, yep, pretty happy with this. So, let's go ahead and all right. I'm just ready to jump right into this. So let's sim this, and hopefully things go well. So we're gonna sim period by period and just kind of see how things go, and we'll do just a regular sim of the third period here. So we're up 4-2. Richie with the big goal. Richie was a guy who I wasn't huge on, but hey, if he's gonna get it done. Oh, McKinnon, that's a high scoring game. Holy cow. High flying offense. Soderberg and McKinnon clawing back. There have not been a lot of shots. Lou needs to be a little bit better. We're looking at kind of our tail end of Lou. So we might have to sign an RFA or like a goalie in the offseason or trade for one. Not a big deal, but ooh, power play in the last minute. Looks like we're gonna hold on 5-4. Wow. Just barely clinging on there. That's pretty good. Jamie Benn with the 4 points, man. Wow. That's a really strong game out of him. Seguin, Nichushkin all did well. Pouliot had a strong game. 20 minutes on the night. Sedin, a little bit concerned with the lack of minutes, but you know what? It is what it is. So, Oh well. We're moving on to the next game, and again, it does kind of seem like the the next game is going to be a bit of a deciding factor. So let's go ahead and sim the periods again. And again, I'm hoping we can get, another good start, a nice little lead, and our shot generation isn't as good as what I want it to be. I want more shots on net from the team. So ideally, I just want to see us putting up 40 shots a night, and kind of like what we did last year. But we got knocked out when we did that last year, so who knows? Let's go ahead and see if we can get a goal here. It's a tight, after that high scoring first game, it seems like things have balanced out. We're headed into overtime, so I'd intervene it, but let's sim it out. Let's get some suspense going in here. Right onto the power play right away. Can we convert? No, we cannot. That's not good news. I have a feeling they're going to score because we didn't. Oh, yeah. On a 5-on-3, no doubt in my mind. All right. Well, next game. That kind of sucked, but we got another scouting assignment to do here, and let's do the Finnish League because Finns need some love. All right, let's go. Here we go. I'm hoping out of this team, I'm hoping, we get to the second round and be pretty solid. So, that's a really strong period. That's a really, really strong first period. I like the looks of that, and that's not so good. 3-2, so heading into third, another tightly contested game. These are two fairly evenly matched teams, so it's going to be 3-3. Duchesne's going to get one back, so he blew a 3-0 lead. That is not good for the team. We need to buckle down on defense a little bit more. Yeah, I think we could use. Oh, Patrick Eves coming up clutch, scoring in the final minute. Wow, that's pretty lucky getting Patrick Eves there to clutch things up. But I do think we need to see a good defensive defenseman, which is why bringing in Gertson I think is actually going to be a good move for the franchise because he is of the defensive defenseman variety. So. Alright, let's go. Yeah, nothing else doing there. So, Patrick Eves coming in clutch, getting that game-winning goal. Big deal there, scoring that. So, our AHL team's also going to be in the playoffs too, which is going to be nice. And hopefully, we can jump up to the 3-1 series lead here. So, 1-1 after 1, 3-2 after 2. And looking good for the team. So who's got the goals? So McLeod's got the goals for them. We've got our big guys scoring. They're getting their support cast scoring. And so let's go ahead and let's resume this. And shots are dead even. It's again, another tight game. But Sagan, our big guys are going to come up clutch when we need them. That's really good. And hopefully everything will work out from this. Because, again, last year's playoff exit was pretty embarrassing for one of the best teams in the league, and that's going to seal this game. Eakin and Hemsky getting it done. 6-2 be the Avalanche there as we take this one by a 6-2 margin. So there we go. That's a great, again, Ben, Natrushkin, Sagan all up there. Richie's up there. Sanheim with a big game. I'm liking the looks of this team. I think Sedin's going to retire at the end of this year, but, it'll be fun. Hopefully we can get a decent run for Hank the Tank. There's a point where his bro really outscored us here, so we got some morale stuff to do here. And let's go ahead, and I agree, things seem to be going nicely for us. Goligoski is best friends with Russell, who's on the Flyers, but unfortunately he's not on our team, so we'll win. Just keep it up. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's hope things go along swimmingly for us right here. And alright, let's go. Let's hopefully things work out here. So let's sim forward again, and oh, I've got a phone call. Yeah. All right, we're good. All right, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, just had a phone call right there. Just have to answer quickly. But anyways, let's continue on here and let's see if anything else can kind of get going for us. And Colorado's gonna go up 2-1. That's not good. We need to get more shots on net. I mean, we have 30, but I want more. And there we go. That's a big goal from Seguin. I know we're a little bit greedy here, but Daniel. Oh, we are facing Daniel Sedin, so it is the Battle of the Sedins in the playoffs. I forgot about this. Forgot it was him, but yeah, Daniel Sedin with the dagger. Oof. Not sure how to feel about that. That's not a good thing. All right, last game hopefully. Well, we still have another game. We're not going to do the team meeting. We don't need it. They know. They know what to do. They know to buckle down and just win. Just win, baby. That's all that matters. All right. Colorado's already up 1-0. 1-1 after 2. Let's get the third period or second period in. Holy cow. All right, so we're at the start of the third period. So anyways, that was kind of weird. The sim kind of like skipped on my screen, but so back in Grigorenko again. Grigorenko's just lighting us up, but we have Nichushkin and Sharp responding, and I accidentally sim period rather than resuming. So we are going to a game 7. It was 3-1. This is not good. This is just not good. All right, we need this team meeting. We need to shake things up a little bit. We need to win, and we need to win now. All right, let's go, Jamie Benn. You gotta lead us. You gotta be this leader. You're gonna take us to victory when you guys were kept quiet. Our AHL team's facing elimination too. This is just not going well overall. All right, so edit the lines here. It's game 7. We should try to spur things up a little bit. Let's stack the lines a little bit. Move Sharp up. Nichushkin. You know what? No, Nichushkin's been doing well on this line. Let's move Sedin down a line. All right. Eakin's in the second line role here. A little bit gutsy. Sedin hasn't been performing well in the playoffs, though, so maybe we can get some good production out of Eakin, and that's all we're really hoping for here. So there we go. Will it pay off early on? And Yamark's going to get the goal, so it might actually pay off. So let's in the second period, and hey, the shot clock is better for us. We're up 1-0. Hopefully we can make this last. And all right, so we got 13 minutes left in this game. We're up 2-0 now. Sanheim coming in clutch. The deadline acquisition, very good pickup for us so far, proven to be clutch right now. 32 shots for us. 3 minutes left. Can we hold on? 2 minutes. 1 minute left, and we are moving on the 2-0 shutout. The defense shuts it down. That is always a very, very good sign to see. Yamark with a goal and an assist. That's good. Sedin with 2 assists. So moving Sedin down kind of spread out that power and did well for us. So looks like that was a good coaching move. So hopefully the AHL guys we got eliminated, I believe, which isn't good, but you know what? Stop simulation. All right. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty solid. So we're facing the Chicago Blackhawks in the next round. Our AHL team did get eliminated, unfortunately. We lost 4 straight. That's actually, I believe this is that's playoffs. That's playoffs. So, this was a good series, hard fought. We're facing Chicago next. This is going to be a tough test for us. Hopefully we can come through, but I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, do you guys think we're going to be able to pull through and kind of make things or make a good run here, or do you think we're going to fall short against the Chicago Blackhawks? Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, a rating is very much appreciated. As always, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys on the flop side.